Hello everybody, I hope you're doing good today. This video will contain copyrighted bullshit from Ebeggars being used underneath the Fair Use Act for educational purposes. Well, it's Flat Earth Ebeggars episode 2 update. You all seen in my previous video when I showed you the GoFundMe page, it said Jacob Vigil, which is IPS's real name. Well, when I went back about an hour later, it got changed to Jack Larson, which is IPS, one of IPS's fake names. And now when I come back to it, it says Michael Marshallek. Who is Michael Marshallek? I'll show you that. But as you see down here, the page has been updated to Mad Mike Hughes confirmed that he wants to do this. You know, I guess Bob hasn't been contacted yet about this. Maybe Jaron's trying to contact him about this. But see, I found this GoFundMe page and it was created 2 days ago, but nobody said anything about it in any video on YouTube. So I don't think I was supposed to find this. But I did. And I'm calling out the bullshit that it is, because only a globetard believes you could fly around the poles. And you got to be a bigger tard if you really think you're going to be able to take equipment on this plane and conduct scientific experiments. You got to be joking. This plane flight ain't going to prove anything for flat Earth. You guys are just going to be up there flying around in circles and you won't even fucking know it. But yeah, they want $50,000. So who's Mike Marshallek? Let's listen. He was on Patricia's show, and mind you, he popped up in the flat Earth community out of nowhere. Has never done a flat Earth video or anything. Patricia claims she met him at the flat Earth convention. Let's listen to who he is.
You know, my regular life, I'm a network consultant, and I did a lot of consulting contracts with the Department of Defense out in Afghanistan. I was stationed in Bagram, Afghanistan. Now I work for large financial companies, and
large financial companies. You all know who he works for. I don't want to say the name because I'll get a strike. But yeah, this guy just pops out of nowhere and wants to go do this and spend your money when he's extremely well off. He explains later on in this video that he's got no shortage of money, but he wants yours to go on this South Pole to North Pole trip. And earlier, just a few minutes before this, he was telling Patricia how him and his wife have sailed for the last 2 years. That's how they live their life, sailing with their young child. He got no shortage of money, but he wants yours to fly around to the Antarctic. All right, so listen, take a look how these people talk to you. And I think IPS wrote a lot of this, because this is also, if you there was a link I clicked on here, I forgot where, but it takes you to IPS's Flat Earth News Network. So IPS is all up in this thing. Okay, so listen to the way they talk here. Naysayer, he goes, globe believers, including all naysayers, to donate to bring other folks on board to the flight over the poles to document the journey. They also go on to explain here that they're going to try to do some experiments. Here you go. Join us to discuss experiments and give your input. They ain't going to be able to do experiments on there. Get freaking well. But listen to how they talk to people. Naysayers, it's time to stop talking. That's IPS right there. That's IPS's word. It's time to be a doer and not a roadblock. We don't want to hear excuses, one excuse after another. We want your fucking money, and we want it now. That's what they're saying. We will start calling you out if you are not committed. Do you see how they talk to people? I don't have to tell you, the flat Earth community has been taken over. And you know who's taking it over. Huh? Again, I can't say the name because I'll get a strike for it. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's who we're dealing with. This cult. Have a good evening, everybody.